Hey, howdy, hey, gang. I will apologize that we're in replay again. I completely spaced out hitting the record button. I got done with the match and I was super proud of the way the match went. Because it's a win, we're doing the replay. If it would have been a second place, would have been fine not doing that, but we're in replay mode. We're in 2x speed because we're going to get through some of the beginning stuff first, and then we'll move on to what actually happened. You can see already with the number of eliminations when they're going to occur, but it was a really good game. I was happy with the way they did. First thing I wanted to do was see if I could shockwave out of here and knock that whole thing down, and then I laughed at myself because no, it's not going to knock down all the walls, only the ones you shoot through. So since I only shot through the back wall, that's all that came down. I have to break the rest of this down. So we'll leave this at 2x speed while we... Basically this is just looting up. Actually, let's go to 4x speed, just get through all this. Like I said, I was really proud of the way this game went. Had a pretty good match. But when we get up to the first elimination, we'll slow it back down to 1x speed. Here I am just going through, looting up, trying to do my route that I do from this direction. So I guess I do actually have a route that I take from this side. Get full looted. I don't have to worry about any shields because I know where all the barrels are, so I can get the barrels. Just looting up real fast. So hey everyone, how's it going? Hope your evenings are going well. The big thing I'm trying to do is complete some quests, because I want to complete quests and get level up. I am only a few more levels away from completing my battle pass, which I should have had done by now, but not getting as much playtime as I normally do. I believe this is where I get the first elim. Pretty sure this was a bot at this gas station. Bots do jump nowadays. They try and get away from you. I almost grabbed those chugs right there and went and got baked the other ones because I only had 2 big pots, but I figured, why? I'm shooting that thinking it was the guards for the vehicle, but it actually was not the guards for the vehicle. It was the guards from the jewelry store across the street. You'll see in a moment that they were chasing the person that robbed the jewelry store, which I believe is the person that got the medallion at the beginning of the match. So we could go see who was around us and see who was in the end game, but again, I'm pretty sure that that person was the one that had the medallion that got the wolf medallion from over here. And then they came over here and robbed the jewelry store. Again, we're completing quests. You don't see them in the upper corner because it's not there right now. All of those are taken. I'm already full up on gold. I got nothing to get, but I did get the gold boon. So if I open a chest or if anything, I get extra gold. That's exactly what you need when you have all the gold, right? Is the gold boon. I was hoping to get the vulture boon or the other one. I think it's where you get more ammo when you pick up gold, which means I would need to spend gold, right? So let's see how this match goes. I'm going to speed this up a little bit and get to the next elimination. Again, just cycling around, looting up. I'm heading over to Masked Meadows. Not Masked Meadows. I'm heading to Magic Mosses. Because in Magic Mosses, we need to go talk to a character over here so that we can complete a quest and get our XP for that quest. So we're just cruising here. I think we made 2 levels on this particular match. Let's slow that back down to normal speed. Again, going to go talk to her, go hire Brutus. If I had dill bits, I would have picked up the vulture boon right there. I like the vulture boon because you can see where people get eliminated. Somebody was obviously here, so I wasn't concerned. I kind of figured everything was already gone. Found a better shotgun than what I had. I had the green or blue infiltrator. I don't care for the infiltrator at all. I really don't care for this shotgun either. It's not my favorite. Here I'm going through here just to head over and get my car. I want to have a vehicle. So, of course, I had the wrong direction because that's what I do. So, need to have movement. I don't have any movement at this point. At this point, I do have the sticky grenade launcher because I want to complete the quest for the sticky grenade launcher. You have to hit multiple players with sticky grenades to advance that. So, I have no idea what I'm doing here. I don't know why I drove into a tree. It's just, don't trust me when I'm driving. Alright, so let's speed up a little bit. So I think we go up and over this hill. We were seeing some gunfire over here, so we're going around this hill to try and take care of this. I was waiting to see the gunfire again. Almost picked up the jelly. Decided not to. So down the hill here you can see the gunfight going on. So we stop and decide to try and take care of this. I don't know why I sticky grenade them, but I stuck my sticky grenade, shot them many times, and then I drove over to go run the person down. Somebody else took care of the other one, and that's when I started seeing some sniper fire from behind me. So there's a person in front of me, person behind me. I'm not watching the person in front of me because I'm concerned about the sniper. I'm pretty sure that person in front of me was a bot. I guess during that battle the bot got away. Yep, there's a person up there with their sniper rifle. I would prefer to just leave that fight. I'm not going to bloom battle with somebody that has a sniper. I'm going to get out of there, get on my way. I believe he blew out a tire here, so I think I need to... Did he blow out a tire? I don't know if he did or not. Anyway, over there you can see the guards. I see that person running. I believe that's the bot that got away from the other battle. Completely whiffed that sticky grenade. But I'm watching the person on the other side because I'm not sure that that's the bot at this point. But now that I'm watching it back, I'm pretty sure that was a bot. So, yeah, you see him down there on the other side. So I advanced that one a couple of times. I figured as long as I'm here, let's go ahead and we'll pick up the tower. Just need to get all the weapons out of the way first. Okay, and then we're gonna head over there because I did see that individual, so I want to go clean up that fight over there. And I can see the individual from here, so I already know. I get up on this hill, get a sight on them. There they are. I'm really good at missing my shots. I thought if I hit the wall behind them, it would stick a grenade and explode and get them, but it did not. So, took care of their cover. There's the other player pushing in, and I'm thinking, oh, you're going to get my limb, aren't you? But they did not. I got my limb. Now I need to go find this other player. I had assumed that that was a real player, but apparently that was the bot all the way from over on the other side there where we already battled. So we're cruising around over here. Where are they? Where are they? I see the armored truck. I don't see where the individual went, so I'm not concerned about the individual. What I know is I want to get that armored truck, because if I hit him with sticky grenades, I can hit multiple players again. So that's kind of my goal here, is to at least get 2 more hits on these guards. Because hitting the guards, that was 2. There's another one. So just clean up the guards. I'm not worried about getting the truck. That's not a concern. So I just wanted to make sure I took care of that and got out of there. So I'm just grabbing the ammo and going. Oh, and then we finally find that bot from all the way over on the other side. Clean that up. So far I've cleaned up nothing but bots, which is kind of odd. At this point I head over to the span so I can go loot the span. So we're just going to speed up past all this. So again, I'm looting, I'm grabbing ammo, whatever I can loot, whatever I can break to get XP, that's what I'm doing. I just want to make sure I can get my XP. Now we head over to the Shining Span. I see when I get here, nobody has looted this place, so I go ahead and, hey, let's just loot everything up. Let's just get all the XP from here I can. It's funny it's showing a chest there, because there was not a chest. This bot kept going directly underneath me when I was on the wire, and I was having a pain trying to get them, trying to sight them in. So finally had to move just enough, then I got him. Again, a lot of bots in this match. I was rather surprised. And it's interesting in the replay that we're seeing some things that weren't there, certain chests that weren't there. There's definitely one of those chests that I open every chest I see, just that's the way I am built. And it was surprising not to see it there. I'd seen it on the replay, but I know that it wasn't there in the match. So here I'm kind of struggling because I have no movement. I have 3 weapons and 2 heals. I would love to have a bat, anything. I have no movement whatsoever. I know I don't want the rocket ram because the way it locks you into the movement, it's very easy for somebody to shoot you before you go. I believe at this point I see gunfire, and I'm trying to get to the gunfire. I want to get there. But again, no movement, so it just takes me forever to get over there. When you don't have a bat, it feels like you're running through water. So we get in here, clean this one up. At this point I see footsteps coming from my right, so I want to take care of that. Take care of this one. That was another bot that we took care of. I want to get hidden, close the door. Again, a lot of these chests were not there when I came in here. So I don't know where this player is. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they've got. All I know is there's footsteps coming up on me. So I'm leaving my bot to handle it. While they're handling it, I'm going to sneak back over there, figuring the bot is going to distract the player. At this point, I know the player is somewhere outside over where I just eliminated those two individuals. So, yep, I can see my bot heading over there. And I see them boxed up in there. And I beamed them. I beamed them hard. And I'm going to go looking for them. I hit them so hard. I thought I had them done. But I completely lose where they went. I have no idea where they are. I'm trying to get on the ground before them so I can beam them out of the air. But I don't see them. I don't see where they went. I completely lost them. I can see now they're way over there and they probably got up on island. I did see somebody getting the island. It must be this individual that got the island. Maybe not. I see somebody else up on the island as well. So maybe the person that I just beamed, maybe they got eliminated. Maybe they got away. I don't know. I'm still looking for them. I still don't know where they're at. I don't hear any gunfire. I believe at this point I start hearing some gunfire and I realize there's somebody up on the island. I almost went up to the island. And I'm glad I didn't because now I can see that that person was just sitting right there waiting. So just do some looting, grab whatever I need. I'm still looking for a better shotgun. I don't care for the shotgun that I have. Yeah, at this point you can see there's 3 people. Oh, there's 2 people up there on the island and I'm down here. I hear the gunfire and I thought it was coming for me. So I'm like, oh, what's happening? Time to get to zone. 6th zone, so time to move it. I thought there was somebody behind me because I heard that same gunfire that I heard earlier when that person came to third party the fight that I had cleaned up. So again, just busting some barrels, getting some XP here. And I still have no movement. I'm very frustrated at this point. I was about to hop on this and fly out of there. Saw the car, decided, nope, let's go grab the car. Let's get some heals and let's get a move on. So we're going to grab this chug jug. There's another sticky grenade launcher. No, don't need another sticky grenade launcher. I just want to get out of there. So now I've got 3 heals and 2 weapons and a vehicle. Let's have fun cruising around in our truck, shall we? 4 people left. I don't know where anybody is. I know where, I'm sorry, that's a lie. I know where 2 people are because they both have medallions. So I see their rings. I know they're heading into Seaport. At this point, I'm coming into Seaport and driving into everything I see because that's what I do. I run stuff over. I get scanned, so I run this character over. Hide behind my car. Take them out. They were obviously a bot. Go up there and just collect whatever loot I can. Finally see a shotgun I want. I hear a car coming, so I'm hiding because I'm waiting for this car. I get scanned here. And as soon as I get scanned, I'm out of there. I'm not going to wait for them to scan me. I did pick up the tower, so I know where the zones are going, so that's where I position myself, is in time for the next zone. So I already knew where to go from here. Nobody is focused on me at this point. The 2 medallion folk are focused on each other. I'm going to let them do that. I'm not going to interrupt. They want to go take each other out. I have no problem with that. So first thing I want to do is I want to make sure my truck isn't fully visible. So I'm hoping they don't see my truck sitting back there, and I'm just going to sit here and wait. I know that they're both still sitting over there. I see both of those circles just sitting on top of one another. No gunfire, no nothing. I don't see any building happening. I have no idea what's going on, so I'm just waiting. Hoping to see something. Hoping to see some movement from any of them. And I just sit here and wait. I got time. I'm in zone. No worries whatsoever. So we're waiting for them to do something. I suspect at this point that maybe I'm going to win because they're both going to trap each other in the zone. But then I see that exclamation point over there, and I know that that individual has a bot. I see that rift. I know that the other person has the rift gun. So I'm assuming at this point that it was the person that I almost eliminated. So here we're just going to take some shots, let this person know where I'm at. I didn't see the person doing the gliding over there. I should have shot the person that was gliding. Instead, I'm aimed in and I'm focused on the car. And I'm really surprised that nobody focused on me. I did beam them a couple times. At this point, I want Brutus out of my way because he likes to stand directly in front of me, so I'm going to signal for Brutus to go somewhere else. This person with the medallion, they over-peak a couple times, and I let them know they're over-peaking, so I beam them. Doesn't always show me focused in, but I make sure to keep aware. I know where both of them are now, so I'm feeling comfortable. I'm feeling good at this point. I know that medallion is still there. I know the other medallion is still hiding back there. Again, I know where Zone is going, so I'm just waiting for Zone to move. He pokes his head up. I almost pulled the trigger, but I didn't. So I'm waiting for him to pull his head up again. He's got his head up, but I don't know why I'm not aiming and shooting at that point. Every time I saw his head pop up, I should have taken a shot. Kept him hidden. So, next time I'll know, right? At this point, I want to be in zone before the next zone pulls. So I know that it's about to move. I know where to be. Again, I was trying to position myself strategically to make sure. At first, I thought that motorcycle was a person. It was not. Here, Brutus wants to be directly in front of me. He wants to throw grenades on my vehicle. He blows up a wheel on my truck. Hi, Brutus, why? You damaged my truck. Go away. So that's when I send him over to distract the others. I want to make sure that they are focused on Brutus and not on me. And at this point, they're over there fighting. One of them gets eliminated. And I see the storm coming, so I know that they got to move. I see them moving in the wrong direction, and I'm hoping they see the footsteps of Brutus. So I keep sending Brutus towards them. Oh, they threw out the turret, and they rush Brutus. Exactly what I want them to do. Now they're coming at me. They don't see me. I beam the individual. And here we go. And that was it. And GG's. Django Little. Good game. Alright, everyone. Thank you so much. Apologize. I'm going to be hitting record again on the next one. Make sure we can get an actual recording of the dub. Alright, all. Stay awesome.